Okay, this is the exterior of the house at 419 20th Avenue South. Here's a look at the neighborhood. It's a very decent older part of town, quite close to downtown. Most of the homes in this part of town have pretty big lots. I'll walk around the car. Okay. Here is a view of kind of the property line. Looks like there's an addition on this house that may sit pretty close to the property line. They did say that there is an encroachment agreement that allows the house to continue to exist. You know, if it ever burned down, then it couldn't be rebuilt exactly in the same spot. But really not a problem as long as there's an encroachment agreement, which apparently there is one in place. Okay, so what do we have? We have old windows. Looks like a covered front porch. The shingles on the house look newer. There's a little bit of waviness to the truss line, but that's pretty normal in a home of this age. Looks like the concrete is old. Not necessarily a hazard or anything. There's a crack here in the sidewalk in front of the house. Doesn't look like the tree is encroaching on the house, which is good as well. I'll look at the sidewalk here too. There's a little bit of a broken spot here that the trees look like they're causing some upheaval but that's on the neighboring property. Okay, can't get inside. Subject to an accepted offer, but we can walk around and kind of see what we see here. The front house apparently does have a forced air furnace, forced air gas, and they apparently are both separately metered. Looks like that might be a crawl space access covered up under there. Again, the old style windows. It does appear that this might be, yeah, metal siding. That makes it for lower maintenance. None of the eaves look like they're in too bad a shape. Some peeling paint, but nothing bad. And because of the metal siding, it would only be on the eaves. Not quite sure what that is there, that little rod sticking up. Gas line here. Okay, let me get a view from back here. Again, it looks like it's the same metal siding, older windows. There's a deck here. It's a nice size lot. Here's where the building is in the back. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Okay, so here we have the tree. The view of the back of the house. I believe both the front and the back units are 2 bedrooms, according to the other agent. And the front sounds like the house rents for $550, and this building off the back apparently for $450. I can see a separate meter on the building back there, which is good. You have a tiny little gated area here, which probably is for a dog run. So there's a carport back here, room to have a couple cars park off street, which is good. And then they do have a covered patio or area here. Hi, how are you? I'm doing great, thank you. Oh, didn't mean to scare you, sorry. I'm just taking a video of the outside of the property. Here's the alley. And there's the back here. I see a couple windows there. And then here's another view of the alley. It looks like the city's doing some work on the alley here. And this is across the street from this property. Looks like it has a fresh coat of paint on it. And again, this is very, very close to downtown. can't get a good look at the roof here. Can't really tell. At one point in time, the city believes this is a garage. At one point in time it probably was. Not quite sure how that all worked, but anyway, it is now what appears to be a 2-bedroom apartment or a little separate house. We'll walk back up to the front. Again, here's where we are. Here's their door. Nice size lot. And then the separate house here. So they both have completely separate access. The house in the back is accessed off the alley. The house in the front is accessed from the front street. And they all have, the back area has off-street parking. The front house has plenty of street parking, and that's the norm here in this part of town. Okay, we'll get one more look here at the house. Kind of hard pressed to tell. It looks like it has a full foundation as far as I can tell. Looks like there's dirt that's kind of built up here around the edges. But it does appear, and that appears to be metal siding going down to the edge, but as far as I can tell, it does appear to have a foundation all the way around. So, and then again, peeling paint on the eaves, but other than that, I don't see any real damage to the eaves or anything like that. So, okay, so here is this property. I'll send you the video and send you some more information on it too.